It's another talking session on oil spillage and cleanup in the Niger Delta, and this time the Presidency and the Environment Ministry is involved.
The cleanup. A formal presentation on the issue will be made at this convening.
Since flagging off the clean-up exercise in June 2016, the federal government is still yet to marry word with actions, and these stakeholders seem worried about it.
The reason is not necessarily that the oil from the Niger Delta from the region constitutes the mainstay of the Nigerian economy, but because addressing the issues of the Niger Delta is akin to addressing the broader Nigerian problems. Cleaning the Niger Delta for us is social justice, and having achieved relative calm so far, we believe that further tampering with citizens' expectation by the law in the process might be problematic. The country went into a recession a few years ago by a factor relating to the hostilities in the Niger Delta and pipeline vandalization. Therefore, anything that could bring a repeat or question the country's recovery from recession must be avoided as much as possible.
The federal government, represented by the Ministry of Environment and the Presidency, presented an update on its own perspective.
And we collated all the submissions and went into action. One of the things that quickly came out of that engagement was that a new vision for the Niger Delta was birthed. Now, what is that new vision? That new vision is essentially is designed for development, and is a forthright partnership between the federal government, state government, private sector, and the local communities. In this new vision, it is such that everybody is involved, and as I said, is designed for development, to bring development to the region, and not a situation where, as obtained in the past, where certain leaders are called and perhaps, giving monies and all of that. This is to impact on the region. That's the whole idea behind the new vision.
But like they always say, slow and steady. We will get there. We will get there by the grace of God. The fact that the Niger Delta region is one of the most impacted in the world, as we all know, means that ecology, economy, environment, livelihood, wellness, and well-being of the Niger Delta are negatively impacted. Thus, we need this comprehensive cleanup of the region. Not only compelling, but actually very compulsory. The NOSRA's mission is to restore and preserve our environment by ensuring that best oil field storage and transmission practices in exploration, production, and use of oil in the quest to achieve sustainable development in Nigeria is being conducted. NOSRA has been conducting rigorous scrutiny, evaluation, and accreditation of all the environmental consultants that are involved in the cleanup of the region.
The Niger Delta inhabitants were also represented.
Good thing that the money is there and the contractor has been deployed to site, but we will not fail to say that some of the contractors that are deployed to site are not competent to handle what they are deployed to. They are not. And they have to also understand that when you talk about sites in Ogoni, you understand that the entire Ogoni land is completely destroyed. And you are deploying people to one particular site. What of the other places? So maybe, as I said, maybe it's a process, so we are still watching it. But what we have to do is to constantly inform them that what they are doing right and what they are doing wrong. So
the workshop is expected to conscientize and advocate to stakeholders on the need to adopt a more holistic approach that will hasten the cleanup of Ogoni land and other parts of the Niger Delta.